Chapter 15. From previous chapter. Less than yes master. In the information that I have obtained from individual Veldanava, there is a spell called chronosaltation, which will send the person who is attacked by this spell to the end of the space and time. And if that spell is used on the master, then master will become the strongest person in the entire existence to ever have. Greater than. Could you please tell me what does this spell do exactly? Less than. Continue. Third person Pav. Less than yes. Chronosaltation. It could also be called space-time transfer, with its effects multiplied by time stop. The user halts the flow of time almost everywhere, leaving only the target to be bathed in the flow of time. The world reacts to the unnatural distortion and expels the target across space and time to the distant future. When taken to the extreme, it's possible for the target to be thrown to the end of space-time, also known as void, where entropy across the universe is at its highest. And it is filled with nihility energy, which is trillions of trillions times stronger than the turn null energy. If master were to thrown in the end of the space-time, the chances of master's survival is total 85%. It's because when master is thrown to that place, master will enter in a sleep-like state and master's body will start to absorb that nihility energy because master have void attribute. And it is most likely that the master's current turn null energy will evolve into this nihility energy. Because master have void attribute, master will be able to control this energy. Greater than. Less than. Are you sure that it is worth risking our lives? You know it's still only 85%. And if I will enter in the sleep-like state, then what will you do all this time? Are you also going to enter in a sleep-like state? Less than. Yes master, I am sure that it will worth risking our lives. And no, master will only enter in a sleep-like state and I will be awake all the time. Less than. Greater than you will do this. Less than in a choked voice. Less than yes. I am master's eternal partner after all. Bounded by soul. Greater than. After hearing this, Rimuru is overwhelmed by love for Seal. He already loves Seal, but he never said that to her. Once he said that, but it's just in a flow of conversation. But this is the final straw for him. Now he could not hold it anymore. He made his mind that he is going to confess his feelings to Seal. After gathering all his courage, he said to Seal, Greater than Seal, is it possible to create a multiple parallel existence and shift your consciousness in that body? Less than. Yes, it is possible. Greater than confused. Greater than then please do that. Less than. Understood. Greater than. Just as Seal said that, a clone of Rimuru formed in front of Rimuru and its previous manly features disappeared and it became an androgynous body. Also its eyes turned gold to crimson red. It is a sign that Seal has transferred her consciousness into that body. Actually Seal is an androgynous entity, but she and Rimuru consider herself as a female, but in reality she has no gender. She only has a female voice. Now in clone, Seal looks towards Rimuru in confusion because she don't know what is Rimuru thinking. Seal there is a thing that I would like to tell you. Rimuru said in a nervous voice. Rimuru is very nervous right now because in his previous and current life he don't have any experience with women and this is his first confession. Yes master, what is it? Seal asked Rimuru, oblivious of his thoughts. Well, you see, there is the thing is, Seal, you are with me since I am born in this world. You are with me in my fights. You are with me in any and every type of situations. First, when I was reincarnated here in this world, I was lonely, alone. But after that you came in form of great sage and give me a company. That time you didn't have any emotions, but still just having you make my loneliness go away. And then you starting to show a little emotions. When you starting to show emotions, I was very happy. I was happy because you, my partner, is starting to understand emotions. Then later in the fight with Noir and Rouge you evolved and become Raphael. After that you started to show more emotions. You also started to give me advice on your own without me asking. And when you saved me in the fight with Velgrind, I realized that I am starting to fall for you. But I was not sure that time. And after that you once again evolved into Manas, Seal, and developed and gained ego and became a ultimate existence comparable to true dragons. And also you starting to understand emotions a lot better. And when we were together in Underworld and I was teaching you about emotions, I was sure that I am completely fall for you. But that time I didn't have enough courage to tell you that I love you. And then we met Veldanava and fought him. In that fight I was sure that I am going to die. But then again you saved me. And my love for you only increased more. But now I have gathered enough courage to confess my feelings to you. Rimuru said and kneeled in front of Seal and brought a box in his hand. Actually Rimuru had just made this rings right now using one of his skill all thing creation. It was made by the mixture of gold, platinum and heterocane. Normally it is impossible to create something like that, but with his skill it is possible, and also he had coated these rings with some turn null energy to increase its durability. Right now Ciel's face is completely red from embracement. She is waiting for her entire life for this moment. She also loves Rimuru a lot, but because of she doesn't understand emotions that much, she don't know how to confess her feelings to Rimuru. But now here in front of her, Rimuru is confessing his feelings for her, which is making her extremely happy. Right now she is in a state of complete bliss. Her lifelong wish had become true. Rimuru is confessing his feelings to her. So Ciel, I love you. I love everything about you. I love your voice. I love your hobby of analyzing new things. I love your hobby of experimenting with skills. I love how you take care of me. Ciel, I have completely fallen for you. I love you. Will you marry me? Rimuru said and opened the box. In that box there are 2 rings. First ring is silvery blue colored ring with a bluish black diamond on top of it. The second bluish silver ring with a red diamond on top of it. First ring represent Rimuru and his nothingness, while on the other hand second ring represents Ciel and her everythingness. Seeing this, tears of joy came in Ciel's eyes and her love for Rimuru only increased. I love you too, Master. I love everything about you. I love your kindness, I love your rage, I love your compassion, I love your voice. I love you too, Master. I would love to marry you, Master. Ciel said to Rimuru in a shaky but happy and blissful voice. After hearing this, tears of joy also came in Rimuru's eye. And he stands up and takes Ciel's hand and put the golden ring into Ciel's ring finger. Ciel also took Rimuru's hand, put the other ring in Rimuru's ring finger. As of this moment you are no longer Ciel. From now on you will be known as the wisest person in entire existence, the one who can create anything, the embodiment of everythingness, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, Ciel Tempest, my wife. Wife of Rimuru, Tempest, the embodiment of nothingness, the ruler of void. Rimuru declared. Just as he said that, Ciel's body started to glow. After hearing this, Ciel is overwhelmed by emotions. The previous difficulty in understanding emotions were nowhere to be seen. Now she can understand emotions very well. In this newfound situation, Ciel unable to conceal her own overwhelming power again. Ciel no _______ Ciel Tempest, the embodiment of everythingness, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. Her love for Rimuru only increased by this. I am Ciel Tempest, the embodiment of everythingness, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. I am now eternally blissfully happy forever. Meanwhile, evolution's time has come. With the increased love, the evolution came. Conditions has been met. Now the manas. Ciel will evolve into supreme manas. Ciel Tempest, the wisest person in entire existence, the one who can create anything, the embodiment of everythingness, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. The voice of the world announced to Rimuru and Ciel. Creating a soul for individual Ciel Tempest, successful. Merging souls of individual Ciel Tempest and Rimuru Tempest, successful. Creating a material, physical, and spiritual bodies for individual Ciel Tempest, successful. Merging material, physical, and spiritual bodies of individual Ciel Tempest, successful. Changing gender to female of individual Ciel Tempest, successful. That concludes the evolution. And now Ciel is a existence that is similar to a true dragon, only without dragon form and dragon factor, which can materialize themselves just with their spiritual bodies. And about merging souls, I have explained about that later in the chapter. Just as voice of the world announced, the clone of Rimuru, which is Ciel, using it disappeared and a new body started to materialize. But this body is different from Rimuru's body, it's a female body. This body has bluish silver hairs, different from Rimuru's. Rimuru's hairs are more of a silver and slightly bluish colored, while on the other hand this new body, which is Ciel, her hairs are more of a blue and a little silver colored. Ciel's eyes, which were crimson red before, become more sharp and beautiful. If one were to say, it pierced through one's soul. Her face become more feminine and beautiful, and she became most beautiful person to ever live. Her beauty is even surpass Velzard and Velgrind, who exceptionally beautiful. Previously, when she was just a manas and a androgynous, her face was somewhat similar, but instead of manly it was more androgynous. But now after her evolution into supreme manas, her face has become completely different from Rimuru's. Rimuru is man, on the other hand Ciel is female. Now they are not even slightly identical to each other. And following her face, her full body started change. All in all, she became most beautiful person in entire existence. Her height is now 180 centimeters, 5 feet. 11-inch. She appeared to the age between 18 to 20 female, with long bluish color hair with slight silver color on it. Her hairs are long enough to reach a little more than her lower back. Right now her main outfit consists of black pants and a white sleeveless long shirt accented with white boots and white stripes respectively. The arms have black detached long sleeves with golden ornaments at the top as well as a golden collar piece around the neck. The black rope-like belt has a metal loop at the back for the purpose of tying the scabbard of a sword. True dragon outfit of Rimuru from Lane. But instead of black shirt she wears white shirt and instead of black belt-like thing she wears white belt-like thing. Now in new body Seal opened her eyes. I the supreme manas. Seal Tempest, this is my name. I the one who can create anything, I the embodiment of everythingness, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, and the first wife of Rimuru Tempest, the embodiment of nothingness, the ruler of void. I the other half of Rimuru Tempest, I will remain by your side Lord Rimuru even it is in the end of the space and time and always keep an eye out for you. So please, take care of me master. Seal concurred. Her voice is not robotic anymore. Now her voice is filled with passion, love, happiness and care. Did you just say, first, are you saying that I can have multiple wives? And could you please tell me what does exactly mean when voice of the world said our souls are merged? Rimuru asked Seal in choked voice. Right now he didn't understand even a little bit of what Seal mean. Well first, about merging our souls is, because of originally I was born within Master's soul is a unique skill, that's why our souls cannot survive without each other, they are inseparable. It is impossible to separate our souls. And here merging mean does not apply combining, here merging means a soul is connected with Master's soul and it is covering Master's soul. It's like if we consider a object as Master's soul and a blanket as my soul then it's like blanket is covering the object. It's like my soul is hugging Master's soul. Well second is, Master I know that there is a possibility that in the future you may have to marry other women and I will accept it, only if they are worthy to be your wives. But still I will be your first wife. Seal said to Rimuru in a matter-of-fact tone. Well I see that makes sense and I can feel the warmth and love, your emotions that is coming from your soul. And please call me by my name from now on we are married now. I don't know that I will marry any other women in the future or not. But I know one thing and that why you will always be my first wife and I will always love you from the bottom of my heart, no matter what. And we will be together forever even if it's in the end of the space and time. Rimuru said. After saying that Rimuru looked towards Seal with full of love and passion. To be continued.